Damn it. Hello, I'm writer Mark Wooden, coming to you recorded from my bedroom, which you can tell by the white wall behind me. Welcome to Fantasy Island. I'm just playing. Seriously though, welcome to another episode of Thoughts from the Shed. The Wooden Shed. Wooden Shed Creative. Right here. Wooden Shed Creative. That's me. By now you're probably wondering, well, just who is this lunatic? Because he seems a little nutty. Well, I happen to be an author of 2 urban fantasy novels and a series of short stories under my Shadow Dance umbrella. I've also written several fan fictions, some of which got me noticed by Sci-Fi Wire, a website from Sci-Fi Channel, and they actually made me one of their Sci-Fi Wire fan creators. We also play video games, watch way more movies than I should probably watch, and take notes on each and every one of them because it helps my writing. I also play tabletop role-playing games, although to be honest, I really just play them to help me create a little, not necessarily chaos, but enhance my creativity when I'm writing my stories, leaving things a little bit more open to chance than me just saying, this happens and that's the end of it. I also like candlelit dinners and long walks on the beach, and I'm a Taurus, and Halle Berry, if you're out there, hit me up, girl. Ain't nothing but air and opportunity, air and opportunity. You gonna regret if I become some big epic author. You messed up on all this. I should also warn you, I speak 3 languages: English, movies, and vulgarity. You've been warned. You right there. You've been warned. Through these episodes, I hope to start a camaraderie where you guys get to know me, and through the comment section, social media, I can get to know all of you. People are always asking, where do your ideas come from? How do you generate your ideas? How do you make them happen? With these episodes, I want to show you how that happens. I also want to take you inside writing the fan fiction, which is more than just, oh, Iron Man's cool, let's put him together with Batman and see what happens. No, there's even research that goes into doing that. You kind of need to know the characters that you're writing, regardless of what it is you're doing. It's even sometimes harder when you're working in a sandbox as opposed to just willy-nilly making stuff up. I'll have an episode where we'll talk about that. I'll actually bring you right inside my mind as a writer by throwing up my Word file and giving you a little writer's commentary as I type away on it. And you can actually see the process of things going on, and you'll understand, oh, that's why he did that. You'll also find out how really, really bad a typist I am and how much I rely on Word and Grammarly to save me from some stuff. But hey, that's all part of the process. I'm sure you guys have seen it too. And if not, you're lying. There'll also be other episodes where I'll show you some of the tools and tricks that I use. For example, I may give you a little rundown to help you out with anything you may have had, problems you may have had with Word, or some little tricks I found in there that helped me out. We'll probably go into Final Draft as well, because I do some screenplays. I told you I use RPGs to help me create stuff. I'll actually take you inside of that and show you, hey, here's the RPG up, here's me writing, here's how something happens in the RPG, and it changes how I'm writing it. I'll also take you on trips to bring to light things that have inspired me, be it writing, movies, TV, anime, you name it. If it's pop culture, I've probably at least touched on it a little bit. I'll try to bring things to you that you may not have heard of. Sure, we'll talk about the Marvels and the DCs and the other tentpole stuff, but I really want to try to focus on stuff that you may not have noticed, or things that are more classic that inspired. George Lucas was inspired just as much by Hero with a Thousand Faces as he was the films of Akira Kurosawa. Akira Kurosawa? Who's that, Mark? I I don't know who that is. Isn't Akira that really cool anime from back in the 80s? Oh, the world I have to show you if you don't know things like Akira Kurosawa. So what I hope that you get out of all of this is by following my journey and seeing how I'm progressing as an author and trying to get from point A to point B to get that book out there and make that book good, you too can learn, oh, if this knucklehead can do it, why am I sitting around on my butt? Let me get off my butt and get out there and do it. Maybe I'll get you to think of something in a new and different way that you'd never thought of before. Or maybe you'll be inspired to go out and do your own thing, and I can ride your coattails to some big authorship or whatever. But we'll have to see, won't we? I just want to say that welcome. Thank you for being here. This is a work in progress. This is the first time I've ever done stuff like this. I know I've been threatening to do it for 2 or 3 years now, but I'm finally hammering down and going to do it. Spitballing here, making this whole thing up as I go along. So hopefully you'll bear with me. Hopefully you'll find some kind of entertainment from all of this. We'll see how things go. Now, I will tell you that I'm going to try to keep this stuff to 15 to 20 minutes because I got life. I got things to do. I can't be sitting here recording this all the time. I should actually be also writing and taking care of the dog because the dog likes to eat. And oh yeah, what's that thing? Oh yeah, work. Occasionally have to go out and work, make some money so I can do all of this white wall stuff. And I'd imagine that you guys probably have a life too. I mean, with so many streaming channels and so much of a geek renaissance that we've been living through for the past couple of years, I'm sure you'd like to go watch some of that stuff too. So that's why I'm gonna keep it short. Short. Pequeño. Which actually means small. But just go with me on this. That should be good for the opener. Hope you get an idea of what you're going to be in store for if you pay attention to this and follow this little vlog or broadcast or whatever I decide to end up pretending it really is, and get to know a little something about me. And for a limited time, you'll be able to pull up those Shadow Dance Saga novels. Just look up Shadow Dance Mark Wooden. They're on Amazon.com and Barnes & Noble, and I think you can still find them on iTunes. But be warned, they're about to be revamped. So if you want to read the original versions, there you go, before I start working on those Lucas-style special editions coming your way. Like I said, that's all for now. You can subscribe below. If you hit the little bell, which is somewhere down here, they'll give you a little ring-a-ding-ding when I post something new up there. Again, you can follow on Twitter at Shadow Dance Saga or on Instagram as writer Mark Wooden and get those updates to see what's coming up. Word of warning, though, I am on Twitter. That gets highly political because we are in a political shitstorm here in America. And I can't just be quiet. I got to be a council cowboy. I need to get my butt out in the street, but I'm old and I'm fat. So, council cowboy, I got it, and I try to inform as many people as I can. If you don't like politics, do not get on Twitter. I have Instagram, though. That's the more cool, calm place where I'll drop the little pop culture stuff and some little updates from there. So that's a good place to be if you don't like the politics stuff. I thank you for spending this time with me. I apologize that you're not on Fantasy Island. And I hope to see you again real soon. Insert catchy outro catchphrase here that I haven't figured out yet and hopefully organically will generate somewhere in the next couple of God knows how many episodes. Until then, deuces! That's goodbye for my non-urban type people. I told you earlier, I gotta stop that swallowing thing. Does that annoy you guys? Because it annoys me. Leave a note in the comment if it annoys you. But I'm not gonna redo this take. We're rolling, baby. We're rolling. This is recorded live. Yes. Tabletop games.